Do you want to know something nobody had the balls to tell you at school? You don't have to be perfect. Just start. Now you might be asking, okay, well, where should I start? Wrong question. Because if you're about to build anything, this is the last question you want to ask yourself. You will know where you should start once you start. That's the first thing you will figure out. The question you want to ask yourself first is, who is this for? When you build something, anything, and if you want to build something great, the first question you want to ask yourself is, who is this for? And this is where we actually all mess it up, because it's actually quite simple. This is why this video is short, but you're gonna need to stick until the end, because it's mostly at the end that you will get the entire value. And if you don't watch the beginning up until the end, you will mess it up. And I made it short and sweet just for your ass, with your low NPC looking ass fucking attention spam. It's actually quite simple. All you need is a crowd of hungry people. That's it. Now what the fuck do you mean? If I were to ask you, what's the most important thing you would need to start a local restaurant? You would tell me, well, I need a nice logo, I need the good location, I need good staff, I don't know, fucking pretty girls at the customer service, whatever. Here's the thing, you can have the worst logo, the worst location, you can have fucking Gen Z liberals at the fucking customer service. If you have a crowd of hungry people to feed, you will never go bankrupt. Forget all the shit you said before. You will print. Your main focus is to have a crowd of hungry people. And in your case, your crowd of hungry people is people who have the same interests, same goals, and same problem to solve as you. If you look at yourself in the mirror, you are your best avatar. You are your best bet. Nobody else know you better than you do. And therefore, I don't know where I heard this quote. You've probably heard of this one before. You cannot fill other people's cup if your own cup is not full itself. Therefore, anything you do for you, anything you solve for yourself, helping someone else who wear in your shoes, doing it is just a byproduct. It's a no-brainer. This is what Alex Hormozi calls scratching your own itch. Think about the problems you are trying to solve for yourself. Maybe you want to learn how to trade, play an instrument. You want to learn about real estate, e-commerce, whatever the fuck it is. All these things are things you're probably already interested in. And guess what? Most of the biggest and most successful businesses of all time were actually founded by founders who suffered from a certain problem for a long time, and they focused on solving the problem and finding the solution, and that became their business in and of itself. Literally. And here's the good news. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be an expert. Matter of fact, you become the expert. And if you already are an expert, great. Congratulations. Shout out to you. But I suppose that the majority of you are not. So what should you do with that crowd of hungry people once you find them? And that is the next question you should ask yourself. Listen, I would be a fucking dickhead if I would tell you that the answer to this question is simple. Because here's the thing. If you want to go from wherever you are right now, wherever you're starting out, to building a successful business that solves a problem that matters to you, there's a big gap to be closed. And there's a whole mindset shift and whole systems and processes and infrastructures that goes into this, which is why I am not a dickhead. And instead of trying to summarize this shit in the one YouTube video, I've been documenting my whole journey from the start, and everything I'm learning and everything I've learned from other people who've made it happen. I put it all in my free community. It's a school community. It's completely free, and there's no catch into this. The only catch is that this is trade value. There's no gimmick things, and I don't want you to go into this expecting to make fast money, or I don't want you to go into this if you have a low ass attention span. That's the only catch. With the value being said, take care and see you in my school community.